Hello, ladies. We're going to try this again. I wanted to jump on and talk to you a little bit about the Oracle cards that I pulled today. January 5th, which is all about transformation, changing, and like experiencing new things in life. It's great. The number 5, I should say. And being that we're starting out a new year, and most people go with the new year, new me goals. You know, I want to just kind of ask you to go with a new year better me, choosing 1% better every day instead of trying to revamp your whole entire life all in, say, one day. That's where most people end up either quitting or, they carry too much emotional baggage into what they want to change in their New Year's resolutions. With that being said, you do have to let go of some things in order to allow other things into your life. So if you're wanting to change something in your life, change one thing, just that 1%. Make one choice better than what you normally make, okay? And that will allow your body to feel a lot safer. It's going to allow your body to, come to... what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to allow your body to understand that you're no longer going to stay in the comfort zone. You're going to step out of the comfort zone and you're going to start choosing differently. All right. So the first card that I want to talk to you about is the card, You Are Safe. And this is such a beautiful card for the beginning of the year. It's a beautiful card, period, because if your body, your mind, like if you got that subconscious telling you that you're not safe, telling your adrenal system that you're not safe, if you're unknowingly living in fight or flight every day, you're going to feel exhausted, you're going to feel overwhelmed, and you're going to burn out. And ask me how I know that, because that was me. I experienced a lot of that, where on the outside, I would tell everybody, I'm good, and the first time that somebody asked me, or told me, I should say, that I needed to ground more, I was like, I'm grounded. What are you talking about? I'm fine, I'm balanced, I can handle everything, right? And then I started working on this practice, and I started grounding. I started feeling more in my body. I started the deep breathing. I started reminding my body that, we're safe. We don't have to react to every little thing that comes our way. We don't have to, live on edge. We don't have to walk on eggshells. And that really started changing, how I responded to things. And it allows you to take a deep breath, and it allows you to take a step back and understand, if it's something that you really need to entertain. And that's pretty much what it is because with every breath that we take, we're creating our own lives. And if you're entertaining negativity, you're entertaining drama, or you're entertaining, somebody's bullshit thoughts of you, or you feel that you're being judged, keeping that stuff going is going to keep you on edge. It's going to keep you feeling like you are completely drained all the time. So what we want to do is we want to, help our body feel safe so it can actually start to heal. That's what I've seen with a lot of the people that I've worked with that have worked with talk therapy, or they've worked with other, energy healers, or they've worked with shamanic practitioners, or even doctors where they, the doctors are prescribing, antidepressants, or they're describing these beta blockers and stuff like that. So they're like shutting down a part of you. But what you need to understand is just allowing your body to feel safe is going to start the healing process. It's going to allow your adrenal glands to come back in and just take a breath. Okay. Every part of you needs to take a breath. Okay. It's not just your lungs. It's not just, the heart that you need to breathe into. It's your whole entire body wants to take a deep breath, okay? And when you feel safe to do that, then you also start to feel safe to be able to release and start to heal, okay? So that's enough with my rant for right now. I'm sure I'll get back into another one. But anyways, so again, the card is You're Safe. And I did post a picture of it too. So the unknown is scary. Yes, big scaries. Trust in your direction. You are right where you are meant to be. It can feel scary to do something new. Trust. You are fully supported and you are safe. Okay. So the action, come back home to your body. I always like putting my hand on my heart area, and I like closing my eyes because it makes me feel like I'm more connected with my body when I close my eyes. Okay. So what we want to do is we just want to breathe in through our nose and direct that breath all the way down to the little bowl at the bottom of our belly. And then take another deep breath in to fill your lungs. Hold. Drop that jaw and release. Let's do another one. Breathe in through the nose. Take another deep breath in to the lungs. And release. And since we like to do everything in threes, let's do one more. One more into the lungs. And release. And as you're doing this, you can just think to yourself, I am safe. I am secure. I am loved. And you can do that 3 times if you want to too. In repeating, I mean, I am safe. I am secure. I am loved. I am safe. I am secure. I am loved. And I would love to hear from you guys after you do this, once a day, twice a day. Whenever you start feeling stressed, come back into your body. Come back into knowing that you're inside here and nothing outside of here really matters. Unless you are in danger, then take action. But most of the times our minds are way ahead and they're just trying to keep us safe and keep us in what it knows as it's called a comfort zone, but your mind likes to keep you safe as in what it's already experienced. So if it's something that you haven't experienced before, it's going to be like, oh shit, this is not safe, this is not good. Or maybe your mind will also take you into something where you experienced it when you were a kid and you don't want to experience it again, So it will fall back to the same experience that you had before and try to keep you safe from experiencing that experience that you had before. Hope that makes sense for you guys. All right. And the second card is confidence. Okay. Confidence comes when we make decisions that feel good to us. The more we practice this, the more confident we will feel and trust in ourselves. Come back home to you. Your action for this is to make decisions that feel like a soul yes. Now, I have to ask you, do you guys know what a soul yes feels like? Because I did not know this either, okay? I was always, when I was raised, I was taught, to follow your gut feeling. Follow your gut feeling. Well, the top of your gut is an intuition center. It's your willpower center. It's where you hold all of your power, okay? And with that, that's a big part of where you can feel your yeses and nos. And some people will feel it in their lower belly. Me, I feel my nose a little bit higher And my yeses, I feel lower down in my sacral, okay? So I just want you to close your eyes, and I want you to be able to feel this soul yes, okay? So close your eyes, feet flat on the floor, and just take a couple of nice deep belly breaths in. And ask your mind to drop down into your heart so you can actually hear and feel your soul yes, and not your mind's. Okay. Now ask your body to clear and tell it thank you. Now next I want you to ask your body, please show me a yes. Now for this, just do a scan through your body, and you might actually feel like a big swirling energy. Some people will feel it in their tongue, some people will feel it in their jaw. Just go with whatever it feels for you. And I want you to do this numerous times just so you can feel secure with your yes, okay? My yes is down in my sacral area, so right below my belly button, which is where my life force energy is, creation, creativity, kind of that spark of who I am. And it feels like a swoosh of energy going clockwise, okay? Okay, now I want you to ask or tell your body thank you, and ask it to clear. And just take a nice deep breath in and clear it out. Okay, now I would like for you to ask your body to show you what a strong no is. Some people will feel it in their upper belly, or the whole belly will just feel like a heavy weight on them. Some people feel it in their tongues. Like for mine, I feel in the lower belly, I feel it as like a stopping, but I also feel like in my tongue, where my energy inside of my tongue actually goes back down my tongue and will sit like right here in the back of my throat. Okay. For my yeses, I get 2 answers for my yeses. So one will be the energy of my yes will actually come from my sacral area, which is below my belly button, and it comes up and it comes through my tongue and it comes all the way to the tip of my tongue. And I get the wheel of energy down in my belly. Okay. So however it shows up for you, that is how it's supposed to show up. This is your spiritual journey. And, don't ever let anybody tell you that you need to do it a certain way, or you're not doing it right, or whatever. Don't let anybody tell you that, because again, this is your spiritual journey. This is your life path. And, you're supposed to create the easiest path for yourself, for healing, for happiness, for creating abundance, whatever it is. So have the confidence and feel safe in your body. Okay? Feel safe in your relationships and just feel safe. Okay? And this will take a little bit. It took me a while to feel safe inside of my body. I know this is going to be a little bit longer, but I felt safe in my body. And then in 2023, I was asked to write a story for a book. And my story had talked about the emotional abuse and the physical abuse and the sexual abuse that I had been through when I was just getting out of high school. And so it was talking about overcoming all those scenarios of abuse and not feeling safe and always walking on eggshells and scared, I was scared that whole entire time. So I learned how to live in a state of freeze and fight and flight all the time. My body never understood, that sometimes it was okay to feel safe. And it took me up until, the year 2023, which was one of the biggest years of healing for me, 2023, and then the first part of 2024, because those are all things that I had to work through during that time, because my body finally showed me that, you don't feel safe, and we need to bring, the vagus nerve back. We need to bring the adrenals back. We need to understand that it's safe to be loved and be felt and be experienced, So I have been diligently working on feeling safe since 2023. But it's just kind of weird how sometimes you feel like you're safe, you feel like you think you're safe, and out of nowhere, it's like you start feeling that heart palpitations. You start feeling, like you're kind of questioning, things around you, and you're constantly looking over your shoulder. And so those are things that, we have to experience in order to heal from. Okay. Sorry, I went into a babble over that, but just wanted you to know that, it starts with you. It starts in your mind. It starts in your heart, and it starts with grounding yourself down, learning how to balance yourself, learning how to come back to your center and to feel safe within yourself, because sometimes you don't feel safe within yourself. Like the experiences that you've had in your life, your inner child or your inner being might feel a little unsafe with you. Okay. So it's going back and forgiving all those parts and pieces of you that had to experience those life paths in order to grow and, in order to grow and awaken your spiritual journey. Okay. So really use this card a lot, because I know the women on this page with me, I know that we've all been through our fair amount of crap, and, to be able to heal that and heal from that and let our bodies know that it's safe to heal from that. We don't have to carry it anymore. That is one of the biggest things that you will ever do in this life. Okay. So again, sorry, don't want to go on another rant, but these are two of the biggest cards for this week. And I just want you to keep connecting back in with yourself. And if you guys ever, want to experience, I'm in Mondovi now, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm still in Whitehall on Wednesdays. But if you want to experience, how it feels to actually allow yourself to let go of the weight of the past and learn how to emotionally regulate your feelings, and come back into your body so that you can feel grounded in your relationship with yourself, in your relationship with your spouse, with your kids, and enhance all of those relationships, let me know, because, we can work online, we can work, in my in-person spaces. Just let me know, what you might need or what you might want to experience. All right. And I also do have a module for daily energetic resets. And that is, let's see, I believe there's 8 videos inside of it altogether, maybe 9. But it goes through some of the techniques that I started using when I, came into this energetic spiritual world and learned how to clear my energy and to protect my energy and to ground my energy. And these things, they maybe take 10 minutes, and you can use them throughout the day and any time of the day. And you can also use them to help yourself to not take on anybody else's energy, because we're not supposed to carry anybody else's energy. All right. And then it also has a couple of bonuses on there with a chakra clearing and reset, and a smudging video so that you can clean and clear your house energy with smokeless or white sage or Palo Santo, whatever you want to use. And it just helps to shift the energy. Okay. But that is $47. It's a one-time fee, and you get to keep, or one-time payment, and you get to keep the videos for as long as you want them. And if you'd like to see any other videos or learn about anything else, let me know, because I can definitely make the videos and put stuff together for you guys so you can start, taking your spiritual journey and, creating the life that you want. So, okay. Hope I didn't ramble too much, and I love you guys all, and I really hope that you guys work with this. These two are big, big, big cards, especially starting out your new year. We're on day 5 of our new book, the first chapter. We got 12 chapters, and we have 365 pages that we can use. If we need to use more, we use more. But these are big cards. I feel it. So take advantage of the weekly energy. You're a step ahead of everybody else that doesn't have that. Okay. All right. Big hugs. Oh my gosh. I love you guys so much, and we will see you later.